Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. South America pressing ahead with bid for Rugby World Cup 2035 or 2039. South America is pressing ahead with a bid to host a men's Rugby World Cup in either 2035 or 2039. The continent has never hosted a Rugby World Cup, but has previously considered doing so. South America has a giant of rugby in Argentina, the only semi-finalist in Rugby World Cup history to never have hosted a Rugby World Cup match. World Rugby's process of determining where Rugby World Cup 2035 will be staged is underway. A media release noted a presentation of detailed questionnaires for the third quarter of 2026. It will be followed by site visits and feasibility assessments between late 2026 and early 2027. The preferred host will be identified in May 2027 ahead of the formal designation of the host by the World Rugby Council in November 2027. World Rugby is open to both single-country and multi-territorial proposals. In other words, Argentina could bid alone or together with neighbors in a South American bid, such as the trio of Argentina, Uruguay, and Chile, and potentially also either Brazil or Paraguay. South American RWC bid pressing ahead. Uruguayan rugby expert Ignacio Chans confirmed that there have been informal meetings in recent weeks in South America. An official communication has not yet been made from Sudamerica Rugby to World Rugby, and Chans also points out that Agustin Pichot is bringing it to the forefront while the negotiations within the region remain at an early stage. Agustin Pichot provided insight in an interview with Will Kelleher of The Times. The former captain of Los Pumas and former vice-chairman of World Rugby noted that South America has good stadiums, good vibes, and good countries. Let's give it a try. Pichot also commented that South America merits hosting a Rugby World Cup, and that it deserves to do so together. He also pointed out that if it is not in South America, then it will be the same again, with the cycle repeating itself with either England or France hosting. Rugby World Cup hosts 1987 to 2031. The inaugural Men's Rugby World Cup was played in 1987. New Zealand and Australia co-hosted the tournament. New Zealand hosted alone in 2011 while Australia did so in 2003 and will do so again in 2027. South Africa hosted in 1995 and had failed bids for Rugby World Cups 2011, 2015, 2019 and 2023. France secured the votes for RWC 2023 despite World Rugby publicly preferring South Africa. Argentina had been interested in bidding, but pulled out instead of putting money into top bid against France. France hosted alone in 2023, hosted most of the 2007 tournament, and also hosted matches in both 1999 and 1991. Moreover, France 2023 was the fifth Rugby World Cup played in Europe, but the first without matches in the UK. Wales hosted matches during Rugby World Cups 1991, 1999, 2007, and 2015. England hosted RWC matches in 1991, 1999, and 2015, Scotland in 1991, 1999, and 2007, and Ireland in 1991 and 1999. Rugby World Cup 2027 will be the 11th edition of the Men's Rugby World Cup. It is not going to be in a new host country with Japan 2019 and USA 2031 being exceptions, as World Rugby has not staged the tournament far and wide. In terms of past RWC tournament finals, they have been in New Zealand, 1987 and 2011, England, 1991 and 2015, South Africa, 1995, Wales, 1999, Australia, 2003, France, 2007 and 2023, and Japan, 2019.